Hello everyone, Malekith here and welcome back to Warhammer 2 as the High Elves. Now I'm going to apologise in advance if I sound a little croaky or off at any point during this. I will try and prevent you from having to hear it. Just over a week ago I came back from EGX, which is the UK version of PAX or Gamescom, whatever you want to call it, a gaming convention basically. And of course you get convention flu. I blame Dropkick. He brought it to the place, apparently. Most of us left with it. Anyway, so there's not too much specific from the comments last episode because we kind of left it in a rather obvious place of what's going to happen, in that Safari and Caledor joined the war on the Dark Elves side. Big shrug as to why on earth they did that. We wiped out the Dark Elf faction and now, we've got those guys to deal with. So Safari's army's up here, led by Harrieth, and then Caledor is, I don't think that's Caledor, no, that's Illyrian. So in here, so we're not too sure where their actual army is. I'm sure they'll put in an appearance. So our solution to it was the main army stayed up here at Angerial, trying to recuperate, ready to face off. And the secondary army ran back towards Lothern and the Tower of Lysine to get a secondary army built and prepare the defense from the west. What have we got down here? Yvris, which I think are one of my allies. Yep. Who's that? Pirates of Sartosa. Fair enough. Right, let's have a look at our diplomacy just in case anyone else is in this war. So, Caledor, just me. Their rank 53. They have 2 settlements, so we can't see the second one. And Safari have 5 settlements and their strength is just below mine. They're not at war with anyone else either. We might be able to call some of our allies in, but I'm not sure. One, we should, because they might steal some land that we would like, and also might put them horribly out of position because of these mountains and they'll get raided themselves. But anyway, did we swap this? Yes, we did. We swapped that back to rebuilding as opposed to slowing down the enemy. So it's going to be hit and turn and see what happens. Oh, secondary army. What are you doing? Maybe I should see if I can give them military access. It might help matters rather than causing friction between us. Right. Quest issued. The Dragon Army of Anarian. Ensure that the following building has been constructed, the Promenade. Ever since the two-tailed dragon was seen burning across the sky, the world has become even more of an uncertain place. The vortex grows more unstable and the enemies of the Asur seek to take advantage. Unsurprisingly, it is the Druchi that are most aggressive. Reports of coastal raids are flooding into Lothern, and even that the Witch King is now abroad. Fear spreads that Dark Elves land upon Ulthuan and are trying to... What on earth is that word? Inveigle themselves into the populace? I'm guessing that means a lot of insert and disguise themselves. Ready to pounce upon neighbours when bidden by Malekith. Finyabar calls his unofficial war council, of which Tyrion is the central pillar. The king asks that his generals issue proclamations and send military presences across the regions to calm his subjects. A difficult task in this climate of unease. Where on earth do we find a promenade? I'm guessing
order must be maintained.
Elven Town, city, no.
Our power is waning.
Promenade, there we go. There's a public order building at tier 3. We'll bump that while we're here. Anything in there? No. Right, let's go for a bit of diplomacy with these guys. They are at war with Caledor and Zafari. Okay.
The Asur bid you welcome. How can we be of assistance?
Military access.
Wise indeed.
Stop them trespassing and all that rubbish. Do I want to set them a war target? I'll set that army because that is what I want to get hit. Actually get killed. Okay. Anybody else?
Crumbles beneath me.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Okay, there's no local recruitment.
Protector of Ulster.
Let's stick you out of march stance
For the Phoenix King.
into that town.
Garrisoning. Asur Princess.
Now, what do we want? We can get the Lothern Sea Guard, but they are going to be expensive, I imagine. As this is a secondary army, I think I'll try and keep the cost down. In which case, yep, we want that archer because it's cheaper.
Ready to serve.
How many turns? Ugh, too many. Alright, how many turns till the growth triggers?
The people are rested.
We need 2, yep, so we're on our way to the next tier.
Maintained.
Oh, that's a full stack. And that is a lot of archers. They in march stance? They are. Does that mean they're going to be exhausted if I catch them? It should do.
Greetings. The Phoenix Court will hear your words.
Uh-oh. They've ended their non-aggression pact with me. Caledor and Tiranoc, Caledor and Illyrian, Safri and Avalon. Wow. Caledor's making friends.
Alariel's
Okay, let's level my hero.
a promising lieutenant.
Alright, nothing along the top we can unlock at the moment, so when I attack and defense, they're both about equal at the moment. That's against Dark Elves. Let's go for attack at the minute then. No vigor in battle, tired. Retreat will be impossible. If they lose, they'll be wiped out.
Champion of the Everqueen.
Ah,
Never.
so many archers.
Protector of the Everqueen.
What's the garrison?
Behold, elven beauty, awaiting
Okay.
orders. Seal.
So much cavalry. Okay.
I am ready to fight.
See, now the best thing theoretically to do would be hit auto resolve, but I'm gonna fight it because I don't want to be like that. I'm sure auto resolve would do far better against this many archers than I will. There's forests. Do forests slow cavalry? Will reduce the charge effectiveness, maybe? Interesting. Almost as interesting as how much of a nice corner that is. I think that's going to have to be the solution instead. Just because it lets my artillery get positioned, set up, ready early. I'm going to do it further forward so those trees don't block my view quite so much. Okay.
We'll weaken them from afar.
Do this correctly. We want a sort of a gentle curve. We try and protect the flanks of the units. I don't like that corner. That corner needs to be more gentle. There we go. Just the edge of the box, not the map edge. So we need some more.
We control the sky. Sure.
Skirmish is the whole fallback thing, isn't it? Yes. Not the lightly spread kind of formation.
They lack firepower. The Phoenix caught us. It will be done. They must die. Archers.
We'll put the archers in like this for the moment. I may shuffle them around as required.
These trees are ancient.
This lets my reserves get here fast. Go.
It will be done. Asher, advance.
Without fail. Spearmen. It will be done.
Alright. And now I'll have them block off the rear.
We will obey.
My men here will call
But I may well use them as a reserve instead. This is assuming they even come to me. They may sit out of range and make me come to them. My Phoenix is a potential issue because this amount of archers will probably pluck him from the sky quite comfortably.
Heir of Anarian. Awaiting orders.
They seem to be creeping across slowly.
Eagle Claw.
We're about to come into Eagle Claw range.
Turn order to the world. Our firepower is our strength. Heir of Anarian. Treachery cannot be tolerated. Battle
Put
awaits.
Tyrion on that corner.
Noble born.
This commander, or that hero even, in there.
Archers. Forward.
Illyrian Reavers.
They don't come too far round. I can swing this lot round. Wondering if I'd be better off with the larger bolt. Give it a try. These don't seem to be amazingly effective. You can go the regular arrows. Yeah, those bolts look a lot more effective, although it might just be the archers getting involved. Some units are breaking. These frontal spearmen may need reinforcing.
Look, our units patrol the skies.
Oh, spears.
Spearmen
Guard.
shall be done.
Acknowledge you.
Loyal.
What about that? You trying to sneak in on the flank here, Mr. Reaver? Come and get firebombed.
Champion of Alaria.
Cavalry, countercharge that, please.
Illyrian Reavers for duty.
How are we doing? Some of these initial front spears are starting to waver a little bit. But the archers are doing alright for now, so I'll leave them to it.
Without fail. Assyrian guide. Heir of Anarian.
Tyrion, get your butt back here.
Illyrian Reavers.
That should be those broken.
Defending order.
Bring the other unit of cavalry out with the Phoenix. We'll start mopping up here.
Illyrian Reavers.
Threaten the archers with the cav and the non-archers with the Phoenix, although my archers seem to be dealing with them no problem. This could be painful for me, but I want to give it a go. Bombing run. Boom. Hey, let's pull them back.
Assa forward.
No, they've broken fully.
Kill them. Serve the king.
And there's the victory. Nice. And they should all get decimated because they were in march stance. Yeah, look at those numbers. The archers carried that. Elf archers, very effective.
Fear the might of Ulf-One. Enslave them.
Okay.
Release them.
We want money for the treasury? Not really, because it reduces my replenishment rate. 4%, it's not a lot though. Let's just give my guys experience.
The gods are pleased. Into position. Shield against the darkness.
Yeah, Tyrion levels up. Let's get him his last level on the melee defense.
Protector of the Everqueen.
And we will pin that army in there.
I assure him.
Although it's entirely possible it will dive in some boats. But it's worth the initial try, and then we can take the shrine.
Protector of Ultron.
Now this is a full army of Caledor. He has, however, declared war with the guys north of him, so he may get distracted. He can't reach Lothern. We should be okay. Pirates. suffering some form of attrition there. Sacrifice to Mathlan performs. Scourge of Cain. The Dark Elf faction has performed the sacrifice to Mathlan. Keep your eyes on the seas. A black ark will soon be summoned. Oh dear.
Ulfwan's defender. No mercy.
Yeah, you better run.
My journey begins.
I'll just go take
To
the
victory.
town then.
No mercy.
That I'm going to auto.
There is glory to be won. The Assur have triumphed.
We will occupy.
My loyalty is rewarded.
War banner. Enemy killed in battle. Province secure. That. Oh, eagles. The white lions. Nice. Sacred Flame of Asuran. Public order +5. Only faction favored corruption. Phoenix Guard reduction. Provides garrison Flamespire Phoenix and 3 Phoenix Guard. Well, that's a no-brainer on choice then.
Alariel's champion.
And my hero can have a level. Speed and melee defense. And then charge across the battlefield after people. Nasty storm off my coast. Caledor didn't move.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
My problem is too much more and we won't have any income. I'm tempted to leave her just like that for the moment. Maybe march her down to Lothern.
We shall not rest. Garrisoning.
More centralized position to my
The Assur.
grouping of cities and towns at the moment. Alright, one turn till that spill wall recruitment. We've got a notification. Ah, yes. Okay, tax growth. Well, they're already untainted, so that's fine. Go for growth for the moment. I'm attempting to deal with Caledor instead of chasing off after Safari, but at the same time I want the White Tower of Hoeth. Because those Swordmasters are my favourite unit from Tabletop. Yay. One of the most impressive iconic sights of an Elven warhost is the Wall of Spears, perfectly arranged for maximum effect. Weapon strength boost, Spearman and Lothern Sea Guard. Then leads to militia training, which is the one I was really after.
Shield against the darkness.
Don't have the money, that's why we can't afford that currently. So we won't upgrade the other bits.
Heir of an area. Champion of the Ever Queen.
Off we go to Port Elistor, and then we'll move up to the White Tower and see how we can do from there. How's the happiness? Finally got to positive. Good. I know. How do I skip it? I don't care. How do you skip the notification? Ah. Oh, you're going to steal that off me now, aren't you, you little...
Protector of the Everqueen. Forward. I never tire.
Going to march a little.
Moving out.
I know they could come out and hit me, but seems unlikely, and it should let me get to the town before these guys
Very well.
leapfrog me again. What I am going to do is diplomacy with...
Can I offer assistance?
Sorted. Aha, now that's a separate... But it's going to eat into my money. No, we'll hold off that one as well. Is that Caledor under siege? Oh, is he going to get there? No. Oof. Good. Pirates are multiplying. A bone to pick. A thaumaturgist is in one of your provinces has been tasked with squeezing greater profit from industrial processes. Lost in thought one day while inspecting a smelting plant, he slipped and plunged into the roiling slag. His death was not in vain, however, as the smelters discovered that the introduction of osseous matter worked to strengthen the metal, raising its value. Profits are up faction-wide. Okay, plus 10% income to all regions. Lothern.
Ready for orders. Following your orders.
Siege to
Attack.
tower.
To victory.
What is this? A leadership bonus. I think I'll hold on to that for a minute. Okay. We want one battering ram and at least a couple of siege towers. And this guy to come in and assist. Maybe instead I will just drop that on that unit for now.
Bring me battle. I am ready to fight. Sunfang hungers.
Right, we'll continue sieging that.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Nah, gonna go for a cheeky walk
If you will it. As your lady.
and see what we can see.
Treading lightly.
If I can take that off of Caledor, at least even if it's just a, a cheeky loot, it will get me some more money and weaken them a little bit.
assistance.
That Caledor? That's Caledor. The garrison? 3 spears, 2 archers.
I'm waiting.
We got 4 spears, 2 archers, and a hero.
None shall live.
Charge!
For order. Azure, we
I'm going to fight it more because I want to test what this hero type really is like. I think she was a ranged hero. I could be wrong. Maybe thinking of something else. That's an interesting map. Sort of choke pointy. Hybrid weapon infantry, the princess. What's she got? Definitely got the bow, but it says hybrid, so she must have some other weapons.
The trees are watching.
Yeah, melee attack, melee defense, not bad at all.
These trees are
Anti-infantry melee expert.
acknowledged. Must be destroyed. Archers. The forest cloaks us. Onward.
Whoops.
Moving out. March. Their betrayal will not go unpunished. It shall be done. For Assyrian.
slay them.
Harden your hearts. Treachery cannot be forgiven.
Yeah, set the infantry to walk. Let the archers get into range first. I'm going to do actually split them off into 2 groups.
Spearmen.
Come on, princess.
Assur, advance. Asturian guides us.
Return fire.
The Phoenix Court has spoken. Understood. Asturian guides us. By Alariel. We go. Fear grips the enemy.
Okay. Hit you in the front. You hit them in the front.
Swiftly.
Lets you come in on a flank somewhere.
Away. Moving out. We will obey.
You engage them.
Forward. For Ulthua. Slanish, take you. Orders received. Assur, attack.
Seal.
At the range, keep poking at their archers. Having a spear poking war. Alright, princess. Get you down here. We'll see how much of a hybrid specialist you really are.
We will obey. Forward.
Harathoi.
Here you come.
Moving out.
And
For Ulthuan.
oh yep, she's got a sword. In she goes. Where are my archers?
Swiftly. Slay them. Asturian, guide me.
Come break these idiots. Oh, very acrobatic. Definitely got some arm strength going on there.
To the fray. Without question.
Where's she gone? Oh, she's in the thick of it. Oh, multi-hit. Oh, they got back up though.
Die, turncoat. As you say.
Right. Nail these guys in the back. He's pretty much routed them. Was that a karate kick into about 3 people? And then that sword's got some reach.
Ours is failing.
Archers! It shall be done! Assyrian willing! Asser forward!
There we go. Not a bad kill count. Shame we can't see which were arrows and which were swords. Just get a comparison of their effectiveness.
Glory to the Cadai.
What do I want to do here? Let's loot and occupy.
The king. The Cadai honor me.
If Caledor comes back,
Protect our vault.
then I'm out of here. Alright, Valor of Ages, Weapon Strength. I'm going to give her Route Marcher because I've been using her to transfer troops around, so... And there are better heroes for combat that I can, you know, grab onto later. That's their other location, okay.
We are the guardians of order.
I'll upgrade the shrine,
Kill them.
level up my hero.
Loyal to a fault.
Barded Ithalamar Steed. Yes, please.
By Assyrian.
By attack, he doesn't come to assist me.
Sunfang hungers.
For some reason, refuses to get close enough. What's the war target? The White Tower. So why are you standing purposely out of range of it? Game! Right, well, I think that's possibly a good time to bring this to an end. So, decision time for the guys in chat. I mean, there's not too much I can do against Caledor. I've been a bit cheeky in trying to take this.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
I guess I could potentially just try and hold it, but I'm not sure that's really going to be feasible if he turns around. So it's more, what do you think we should do up here? Obviously, take the White Tower because it's got a unique building in it, I'm sure. And I definitely want some Sword Masters. But it's, do we carry on northwards, or do we try and use our influence to peace out Avalon? Because I think this is all that remains of Safari now. Yep, Safari and Caledor are both down to their last settlements, although I think Caledor's about to take one off of Tiranoc. So, do we attempt to make friends with Avalon, or do we add them to the pile? And what should we do with Caledor? And then also, let's talk, what should we do with Tiranoc, because they did break my non-aggression pact. But anyway, that's all for you to decide in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. See you next time.